guys know Vicky. So I drive to her cousin's house, get to her cousin's house, and it's chilling. They fed me pancakes. I smoked a bong, like I had a bong. We were just chilling, we were just giving, we were gabbing. But the entire time I was there, I was just feeling kind of like off and stuff like that. Sorry if you hear background noise, I'm in the middle doing laundry. Anyways, the entire time I was there, I was feeling kind of like weird, not weird, just like standoffish, but like I'm kind of shy when I first meet people. And there was like 4 other girls in the apartment. I was like, kind of scared. I was like, oh my god, whatever. We're just chilling, we're just chatting. I get a call from my friend who's at the tattoo studio. She's like, hey, like I'm done, and like I got a tattoo, and she was like saying like, hey, my artist is done, and he said he can do your tattoo for you if you want to come. I was like, yeah, sure. And she was like, oh, and bring such and such if she wants to come. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I asked my crush, I was like, hey, I gotta go, like you're more than welcome to come, whatever. And then she said, I'm just gonna stay here. I'm like, you know what, chill, that's fine. And so I leave to go to the tattoo shop, and I'm gonna pause the story right here to give a little backstory so the rest of the story makes sense. When I first met my crush, she was like talking to a lot of girls and stuff like that. And she was just doing her thing. She's single, she can do her thing, whatever. But me and her, it was kind of to me at the time, it was clear that we were both interested in each other, whatever. And like I was like, telling our mutual friend who introduced us, I was like, I really like her, but like I'm an all or nothing kind of person, and so like I'm not gonna do anything with her if she's still talking to like other people and stuff like that, whatever. And my crush, she knew that like I just wasn't gonna fuck with her if she was still talking to other people. Like it was very clear that was what I was on. And so my crush was like telling our mutual friend, she was like, you know what, I get it. Like she ended up like cutting off all of her other, girls that she was talking to, doing all this, saying that she really wants to be, with me and stuff like that. And even my crush, she told me to my face that she cut off all her like girls and like all the other girls she was talking to, whatever. But there was this like one girl that she was dealing with that she was finding it hard to cut off because I don't know, for her own personal reasons. I can't remember what she told me. She said that she was like fizzling her out. What do you guys think that means, fizzling out? She's telling me that she wants to be with me. She had cut off everybody else. Like our mutual friend saw her in real time. Cut her up, cut all of these like girls up and stuff like that. And so, me and my mutual friend who introduced us were like under the impression that this girl, really liked me. She wanted to be with me. The girl that she said she was like fizzling out because she wanted to cut her off, the girl that she was fizzling out, would tell me why she was at my crush's cousin's house. So my crush had me and her other bitch in the same room, guys. It's been a minute since this happened, so I'm like over it. But like y'all don't know, so I'm catching you up. I didn't realize who that bitch was until after I left. But I recognized her because my crush, she had like talked about her. She had like showed me her picture, so I knew who she was. But in that moment, I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. And like I had a face-to-face conversation with her. But as I was talking to her, I was like, man, you look whatever. So yeah, guys, we stopped talking. And like, that's crazy. I think the least she could do is like apologize for blowing me off going to the police station, because she told me she was gonna do that with me, and then she didn't. Whatever. But like, you know what, guys, you live and you learn. I don't care. I like stopped dwelling on it, because after it happened, I was like depressed for a week, and I was trying to figure out like, why it's like a never ending, like my life is sometimes a joke. But whatever, that's dead. I feel safe. I like talk to my family and my parents about it. I have family out in Colorado who help me with anything that I need. I have a strong support system. I have like really close friends out here. I feel safe. I was just annoyed by the whole situation because I'm like, I wouldn't have filed a restraining order if I knew it was gonna get vacated. Like, like the sheriffs told me to do it. Sorry guys, a lot of noise going on outside. So like on top of like me getting harassed by this random ass man and my girl drama, I was also like dealing with like family stuff, and I won't get into that because that's really personal. So I'm dealing with family drama that it's been sorted out. You know, me getting harassed by this man and then girl drama. Guys, your girl has been going through for the last like 3-4 weeks now, like actually in depression mode. And like at first I didn't think I was like depressed. It didn't click in my mind that I was going through a depressive episode until I realized my nervous system had just like completely shut down. Like my hands, my toes were so tingly. I felt so like my head was like blank. I didn't get out of bed. I barely ate. Like I would barely get out of bed to like go pee. Like it's been bad. And so, and like I'm on spring break right now, which it's ending. Like I've gone through this entire week, and like I had plans to like film like videos for you guys, but like I was it's not funny. Depression is not funny, but like it's just like guys, every day is a life lesson. But you know what? We're here. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm about to get back into routine. My classes start back up again on Monday. So I'm feeling okay. I've been babysitting for a friend. I've been babysitting my friend's dog, the mutual friend who introduced me. And oh girl, I've been watching her dog. So I've been chilling with her. And like, you know, that's been fine, whatever. And so I'm doing better. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because I've been gone. Oh my god, my life has just like derailed. But you let me learn. But in other news, you guys, I am back on the dating sites. Listen, I still believe that I would be more comfortable. Like I still believe that my person is someone I'm going to meet in real life. But, you know, I like going on dates, okay? I like meeting new people, whatever. So I'm back on the dating site, so hopefully that isn't a crap show. But if it is, that means more content for y'all. But I'm back on Hinge, Bumble, and I've downloaded Her, which is like a queer, like lesbian dating app. I have some thoughts on that, but I haven't used it long enough to really form a cohesive thought. But it's, listen, I currently live in the Midwest, and so if you're from the Midwest and you're queer, you probably already know like what I'm having to pick through. Like guys, slim pickings. But like I'm open for new opportunities. And if I vibe with someone, I vibe with someone. But anyways, guys, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and chat.